Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his man. It's Larson. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great complement to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Down the middle, it's Larson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
On third down, he drops to throw. A short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the ground, it's Young. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And it's a bunch formation. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Look out. Room to run here. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets made on the out route. Gets into space at the 50. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Harris. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion sets up an important third down play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw again. To dart to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Fine for the touchdown on the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And it falls incomplete. Third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. He fires downfield. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, USC, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Look out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Young. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Short on the 7th play of the drive. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Stuffed on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
it's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding on the methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Mistake sets the offense up at the 40. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught, a second down now. Hand off to the single back. And the Trojans pick up enough to get a first down there.
Boy, thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White.
Catch made at the 20 in the deep shot. Big gain. You make the stop, but a big play. Lose the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. He hands it off from the gun. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He shreds the tackle. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. The back's got it. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Through with confidence.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. One more play before they head to the locker room. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Breaks into open space. Here he goes. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. Timeout is called by the... That's their first of the half.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. It's press coverage now from these DB. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
USC 21, Notre Dame 20.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking now throwing here to start the drive. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunity.
He's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
From the shotgun, drops back. And they're running into the end zone, so they go up by a touchdown here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Off the play fake on first down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Gonna run it. It's Young. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 33-yard line. This drive is going now. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it on a counter. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The quarterback looking to throw it on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. You bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown, Irish. This offense cannot be stopped. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
USC 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but a big play. Lose the ball to the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Slides a quick throw. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28.
35. USC 28.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Situation for the offense, 3rd and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, to get a little bit closer to the marker. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds, gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Looking to throw again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Shabira. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying to muscle it across the line. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here. 3rd and goal, will try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking right, this one caught. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The sure hands. It's Harris. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handing off on the draw play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
They get just enough for the 1st down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back the chance to pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. From the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. We're going to score with a run to the right. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 35.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
About time. This is a guy that I thought would be able to make some big plays against this secondary. Night game, prime time, make a big play, and he finally does here late in the game.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. on the move, trying to make something happen. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee.